Hello and welcome to my channel Making Crafts, and welcome to Kendra's Card Challenge number 14, Colorado Craft Company Hop. And Colorado Craft Company is a super sponsor for Kendra's Card Challenge. So some of the team members and I will be creating cards today using stamp sets from Colorado Craft Company. And so today I'm going to be using this stamp set, and it is I'm not really sure the name of it. I'm just calling it the Lazy Days of Summer. But this is a current stamp set in their shop, and this was sent to me from Colorado Craft Company to use in today's video. And they've also have a die set that goes along with it that cuts out the images for this stamp set. So for this card, I am going to be using Kendra's Card Challenge 14 to create the card and use the sketch. So what Kendra's Card Challenge is, it's a challenge where you can download a PDF, and in the PDF it has the cutting instructions for 6 sheets of 6x6 paper. And when you follow those cutting instructions, you will make 15 cards. And the PDF also has the instructions or the card sketches for all 15 cards. So it's a lot of fun to sit down and use these sketches to create cards. Now today I'm not creating 15 cards, so I'm just choosing one of the sketches, and that's what you can do as well, is just choose one of the sketches, and it does have all of the dimensions for the paper so that you can cut it to fit your card. So to get started on my card, I am first going to create a little scene. And so I have pulled out some blue ink, a little green ink, and some yellow. So I'm just creating a little scene on this side of my card. Due to the sketch that I'm using, I do not need to fill the entire card because one side will be covered up. Now, in order to download the Kendra's Card Challenge PDF, I did forget to mention you will download that from Kendra's Patreon, and you can either choose to be a paying member, or you can just download the Kendra's Card Challenge for free. If you choose to be a member, there's different levels, and on the Patreon, I will link it below. There's information on what you receive with each level. I will provide the links to all of that below and the information below. This is also a hop, so there is a giveaway. So all of that information will be in my description as well. Just check out the description. I will have all the information about this hop. I'll also have a link to the playlist with all of the other design team members so that you can check out their cards as well, or their projects today as well. There's so much inspiration in these hops, and you get so much inspiration on how to use these stamp sets and cards to make with them. So I am using sketch number 4, as you can see in the upper left-hand corner. And for the sketch number 4, you just really want to focus on this little triangular piece. That is the most important piece to get you started so that you can line all of your other pieces up. So I take my time getting that triangle just at the right spot so that all of my pieces will line up perfectly as well. And for this one, I was just making sure I didn't pull it too far over to cover up the scene that I wanted to create, but I also didn't want it too far towards the left because then all of the other papers would not show up. So I am just adding all of these strips. Once you have that triangle, like I said, you can easily just add all of these other strips in. And I chose to use these bright sunny papers today with the orange and yellows because this card, the recipient that I plan to give this card to, really loves orange. And so I wanted to be sure to include some orange in it. So I chose these papers because I thought that they had a really summery feel to them, but they also, had the orange. So I love how that turned out. I love when you put a card together like this where you have all those strips sticking out the edge and you really don't know what it looks like till you trim it down. And I just love how there's something satisfying about seeing once you trim it down how pretty the card is. So this is just the strip that goes down the kind of the middle of the card. And so I'm just layering it up on top of just a plain cardstock, yellow cardstock as well. And then I'll just add that to the center of my card. So this is not in the sketch, but I decided that I felt like this card needed a little something more. So I'm just going to back it with some black cardstock so that it trims it out a bit. I just felt like it was missing something. So I decided to cut out a piece of black cardstock to add to the back. And so once again, this is another one of those note cards that I created. It's not going to be a flip open card. I will just add some white cardstock to the back and write a note on that cardstock for the recipient. So then I've added my image, and I love how this turned out. I hope that you will hop along to all of the other design team members. Once again, look at the description for the playlist for all of the other design team members' videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.